Yeah, yeah, we have started.
Hello everyone, welcome to this auspicious meeting. Today, this is our 128th meeting of Mumbai Speakers Toastmasters Club. This is going to be a hybrid meeting. So we have few people in a physical location at Don Bosco School in Borivali, and everyone else is on Zoom. I would like to start with the mission. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience where members of this club can develop self-confidence and become a better speaker. To begin with, I would like to give few instructions that we should follow in this online meeting and along with Zoom, along with hybrid meeting. The first is, since it is a hybrid meeting, please make sure people who are speaking, who are at the physical location, your audio video is good enough so that your online people can also hear properly. If you are not speaking, please be on mute. All the role players and the speakers, please prefix your name with the role in the participant list so that we can easily identify you. Kindly refrain from movement. If you want to move, you can turn off your video for that much time. Please, before you speak, please have a quick check on your audio and video. Please do not share your screen unless it is required. If you want to chat with somebody while the speaker is speaking, you have an option to speak directly, a private chat in your Zoom. So please do not send message to everyone. It might disturb. You can, there are few taboo topics like sex education and politics, which I would suggest we refrain from talking. There are some ways to give appreciation or applause. You can use the reaction button at the bottom of the Zoom video, or if your video is on, you can clap. There would be a word of the day, which would be shared by the grammarian. If anybody is using a word of the day, you can close in by using this fingers. Also, if you want to leave, you won't be able to join before any speaker has finished speech. So please get in touch with the Zoom master if you want to leave and join again. With that, it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome our president, Toastmaster Prashant. Thank you, and over to you, Prashant.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashwin. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am Prashant and I will be your presiding officer for today's meeting. As we all gather here today, each speech, each evaluation, and each role played acts like a stepping stone to reach our full potential and become a better version of ourselves. And first of all, thank you all for dressing up in the Diwali attire as we decided. And I'm sure you are all geared up for the Diwali celebration meeting. And first of all, let me welcome our visiting Toastmasters, Toastmaster Animesh and Lasya Sri. So Animesh, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, Prashant. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. And first of all, advance my happy Diwali. I am Animesh. I am finally a master student at IIIT Hyderabad. And I have been a Toastmaster for the last 5 years. Active for the active for the first 2.5 years, and then probably took a step back. But I this is probably the first time I'm joining in a club based in Mumbai. So it's gonna be a lovely experience. Today I'll be playing a role, by the way. So thank you very much, Sudha ma'am, for offering me the role. Thank you very much. Over to you, presiding officer.
Thank you, Toastmaster Animesh, and thank you so much for taking up this role. And now I would like to call Toastmaster Lasya Shri. from Spell Wizards Club. So Lasya, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, Toastmaster. I don't know your name. I'm really sorry. Toastmaster Prashant. Hello, everyone. I'm Toastmaster Lasya from KIET Toastmasters Club, actually. It's geographically in Kakinada, and we are from District 126. And I'm here as a World Master Grammarian, as you all know, and I'm a BTech fourth year student who was actually doing my CSC in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. And so that's all for my intro, and I will come back when my role comes up. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lasya, and thank you for taking up the grammarian role. So now we were expecting guest Vrushali today. So Vrushali, have you joined? All right. Okay. Okay. So moving ahead, let me introduce you to Toastmaster of the day for today, who is our VP Education and who is taking this TMoD role in physical meeting for the first time. That's me, Toastmaster Prashant, and like over to myself. Yeah, so India is a country of festivals. It has a rich cultural heritage and it's famous in the world for its plethora of festivals. So am I audible? So each festival not only demonstrates happiness, but also tells us about the country's rich and varied heritage. So they give us a chance. They give people the chance to connect with their legacy, their tradition, and their ancestors, and at the same time showcasing the country's diversity and variety of religions. So as Diwali, the festival of lights, is around the corner, so let us immerse ourselves into this joyous Diwali and a vibrant festival of Diwali. So we all miss the sparkling lights, the colorful rangolis, the aroma of delightful sweets, and savory snacks, and we can't wait for it to come. So there are also many stories associated with Diwali. So in our region, the most popular one is the story of Lord Ram, who returns to Ayodhya with wife Sita and brother Lakshman after defeating Ravan in Lanka. But in other regions of India, there are also other popular stories, like the one where just a day before Diwali, Lord Krishna kills a demon called Narkasur. Then Lord Vishnu rescues a goddess Lakshmi from King Bali in his Vaman avatar. And on this day, King Vikramaditya was crowned as a king. And this also marks the return of Pandavas after their 13 years of exile. So with this, now I would like to throw open the stage for everyone to come upon and tell us about your Diwali experiences or what you like about Diwali. Anything? Okay. Thank you, Arbaz. Share it in such a way that it will not. Fine. So am I audible and visible?
Yes.
So Toastmaster of the Day has really put forward before me an intriguing aspect of festivities. When we consider any festivities, be it Diwali, be it Navratri, be it Eid, or any other festival, what's the one special thing about festival is that it's a brilliant opportunity for us to engage with our neighbors. Because we live in a time wherein neighbors act as a constant irritants in our day-to-day life due to unwarranted noises being knowingly or unwittingly. So this festivity serves as an excellent opportunity for us to establish our bond with them. And also if our relationship has already been marred over some dispute with them. So this is a great way to with them and brush aside all such apprehensions and just try to engage with everyone. So this is one special aspect that I like about every festival. Thank you so much, Arbaz, for sharing your experience. Now, anyone from the online would like to try? Yeah, just a sec. So, we just saw that Toastma guest Rushali has joined. So, Rushali, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us how did you come to know about Toastmasters?
Yes. Hi everyone. Myself Rushali Ingle, and I'm a student. I'm preparing for MBA entrance currently, and I got to know about this club from Toastmasters Internationals, and I messaged Toastmaster Raviraj regarding the information that I needed for joining any club. So he invited me as a guest today. So thank you, Toastmaster Raviraj. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Rushali. I hope you enjoy this meeting.
Thank you.
Rushali, would you like to share about your Diwali experiences?
Oh, my Diwali experience. So this is like my first Diwali after 3 years at home. I used to live in Mumbai pehle. For 6 years, I lived in Mumbai, and during Diwali, traveling from Mumbai to Nagpur, where I live in I am based in Nagpur. So traveling to Nagpur was not easy during Diwali time because there's a lot of crowd. We just chose to celebrate Diwali among ourselves, among friends and everyone, like friends and colleagues. And today, after 6 years, this year after 6 years, I am home for Diwali. So it is going to be a special Diwali for me. And we have this was we have this saaf safai wala thing. I don't know what to say that in English, but yeah, the Diwali, the pre-Diwali things are going on. That saaf safai, and then making snacks and everything. So that is going on right now. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Rushali. So yes, we all are able to relate with it, and like I hope it's the Diwali is the same for all of us too. And anyone else would like to share? Amit, yeah, can you come up?
Thank you, Prashant. Good morning, all my fellow Toastmaster and the guest. So Diwali is a very special festival where we can say in India we are celebrating a lot of festivals. India is a country of all festivals. So Diwali is a king of all the festivals, right? Which is the biggest and like it's celebrated by everyone. Everyone is excited from kids to the elder one. Everyone is excited because a lot of business, a lot of purchase, new for everyone is going for the purchasing, new clothes, sweets, and everything. People are getting bonuses. People are doing good businesses in Diwali. So Diwali is a very special festival for all. And overall, we are meeting all our family members and all neighbors. And this is the this is a very special festival for everyone. Over to you, Prashant. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amit. We now have Krupesh who has raised his hand. So Krupesh.
Yeah. So Diwali, as most of us will agree, that it's all about sweets, food, meeting your relatives, friends, and family. But I just want to share one nuance, and specifically in Maharashtra, because as we say that India is a country about unity and diversity. So I'll share about the how peculiarly it is celebrated in Maharashtra. There are some brands which are solely associated with Diwali, and I think it might be true for some other states also. Like Moti soap is one such thing, which always you don't see that soap throughout the year, but only during the Diwali times you will see it. If I talk about the crackers brand, Standard and Cock come to the mind, which we are using since our childhood. Nowadays it has been associated with Amazon shopping festival as well as other sales which are going on always. So yeah, so there are some things which become alive only during Diwali time. Bajaj almond drops oil, which we use for our auspicious bath on the day of Diwali. And here we also have this thing called as Diwali Pahat. Pahat means morning in Marathi. So once we have the auspicious bath and have the Diwali faral of chakli and chivda, there would be a musical concert, and specifically talking about good classical Indian music. So people will go to it, and if you read newspaper, you would see many of them happening in Mumbai also. Rahul Deshpande, Mahesh Kale are the names which are prominent ones in Diwali. So yeah, that's Diwali for a Maharashtrian I wanted to share. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you so much, Rupesh. It was really a good one. Anyone else has raised their hand? Yeah. Toastmaster Ashwin, would you like
Yeah.
to go?
Yeah. So, in my like when I was young, quite young, Diwali was the only time when we used to get new clothes. So it was a good chance to buy new clothes. Also, we used to get together with all the friends, and we used to go to some common temple that everyone believes in, and that was a good spot to meet everyone out there. And so, and also it gives you a chance to show respect to your elders. I think only during Diwali we touch feet of our elders and show respect to them. Yeah, apart from that, when I was working, it was in Mumbai or Pune, it was a good chance to get a vacation to come back home and stay with our parents for a few days. Good snacks, definitely. Also, I would like to point out that good movies also gets released during this time. So it's a good entertainment as well. Yeah, I think remaining all points were already covered.
Thank you so much, Ashwin, for sharing this. Now, next, I would like to call Kamath.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prashant. Diwali for me is like a beautiful thing. So I guess around last year I saw this video online. In that they have thought in that they said कि Diwali is a festival of homecoming. So you know that Lord Ram came to Ayodhya after 14 years. But we all know that. One thing which you don't know that whom he first met. He first met Ma Kaikai. She was the one who sent him away. But he was so mature because he knew that because of what all happened, he became Maryada Purushottam Ram. If all this would have not happened, he would just be a king of Ayodhya or the prince of Ayodhya. But sometimes what in our life happens because of some hardship or something, we should look at from the very mature perspective or lens, and we should understand what all is happening in our life and how we can take it in a very constructive and in a very positive way. So this video of 5-10 minutes have a very much strong influence on me, and that's always in my mind and heart whenever this festival comes. So thank you.
Thank you, Samar. So now we have Toastmaster Sudha has raised her hand. Yes, we can. Yeah, let's. Ma'am, you're on mute.
Sorry. Thank you, Prashant. I think for me, Diwali is a festival which I imbibed after my marriage. Because as a Malayali from Kerala, we don't celebrate Diwali to that extent that, you know, every house knows the significance of it. But it is celebrated in it's an auspicious day, but there is not too much of festivities around it. They have Onam, Vishu, and other festivals which we are used to. But after my marriage, I think I married a Tambram. So the festivity just grew on me. And I think it's so beautiful how they celebrate it in South India. It starts from the morning Suprabhadam, which is by MS Subbalakshmi. And they definitely have the typical oil bath, which is literally given by the mother to the children in their hand, and they are supposed to put it on their hair, and they have the oil bath. Without a shampoo, you have to come out. You have to soak yourself in the oil and come out. And then, of course, the festivities, and then the hot idlis and the filter coffee and all the other snacks and the sweets which goes along with it, and dress up, go to the temple, and then the fireworks at 4:30 in the morning, which is what so ours is a Choti Diwali. So I don't know why they have this Badi Diwali and Choti Diwali, but South Indians celebrate the Choti Diwali and the North Indians celebrate the Badi Diwali. So I have no idea. But by the way, last year it came together. Choti and Badi came together. So we celebrate the second day of Diwali, and then the most lovely part of it, which I think even Kripesh mentioned, in a South Indian family, there is a lot of Carnatic music going on in the background, especially in these 2-3 days, which people, elders are coming, going, they're, loving the music and stuff. But I must say it's stopped quite a bit now with people all over the place. They had to have a virtual Diwali get together in Zoom, like the way we are doing now, to really feel it. Crackers also have reduced. And in my mother's house, I remember they used to all get together and make Diwali sweets. So that was another thing which I remember. Laddu banta tha, Mysore pak banta tha. They used to all get together, the mommies of the society, as they call it, would get together and make all those things. And then the next day morning, we distribute it to all of them. So like somebody else also mentioned, neighbors. So we never used to just have it our festival. We used to go to them, they used to bring their thali. Of course, घर पे थोड़ा comparison होता था कि किसकी थाली सबसे अच्छी है, but वो तो typical Indian है, लेकिन थाली आती थी और थाली जाती थी. So that was the beauty of Diwali. I don't know how many of us follow all this, but beautiful memories. Thank you. Over to you, Prashant.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sudha. So today we came to know about a completely different like culture, Kerala, how it is celebrated, and many new things. So uh, in last few days, I was interacting with my colleague who is from Tamil Nadu, and they have never heard about the story, the story which we have regarding Diwali, like and Lord Ram enters Ayodhya after defeating Ravan. So for them, it's just the another version where Lord Krishna kills the demon Narkasur. So it's like the stories are different in all the parts of India. And yes, I mean, due to COVID, this joy has a bit reduced. I think it will take few more years to come back to normal. So yeah, so I think Darshita has raised her hand. Yes.
Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, you are, but it is little
Yes,
slow.
yes, Darshita.
Okay, so this year Diwali is a bit special for me as I'm home after 3 to 4 months from the hostel. And my uncle and aunt, they are home. They haven't been in India for the past 2 years and now they are home. It's like an entire family gathering right now in my house as well. They are sitting in the hall and they are all together right now. There are sweets, chocolates, they bought gifts for us. So my uncle, my aunt, all of them we are there together. It's like a big festival going on in my house. Like their food preparing, the kitchen is filled with all sweets, chocolates, everything. No, the food is being prepared. It's all the festival have all started as in my house. It's like a big thing right now. And the Diwali has started. So yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah, thank you, Darshita, for sharing this. So yes, we all can't wait for Diwali sweets like Kaju Katri, Kaju Roll, Monthal, which is made at our house. So yeah, don't treat it like missiles. They're actually delicacy names. So with this good note, Brijesh, you want to try? Yeah.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. I hope I'm audible. Okay.
Yes, you are.
So, yes, everyone here spoke about Diwali, and as Toastmaster Krupesh, brought in this how it is traditionally celebrated in Maharashtra, and then we had everyone talking about different states. I also wanted to speak about this. Like the community I come from, along with Diwali, we also celebrate New Year. So the day after Diwali is supposed to be the start of New Year because traditionally, people who belong to the business community, they feel that after Diwali, you start a new year and you get to the new businesses, you start maintaining new accounting books. So it becomes very special because there is a new year and it comes with,
all the new set of aspirations, new goals, new targets, and you get to enjoy it with the family. So the celebration is like 2x, 3x is what happens for at least our community. And this very famous word, like everyone, when we meet after Diwali, we tell them, Sal Mubarak, which is basically happy greetings for the new year. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Prashant.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bridges. That was excellent. And yes, now moving ahead with the meeting. So in a Toastmasters meeting, there are three main sections. First is the prepared speeches, then the table topics, and then the general evaluation. So we would like to now start with our prepared speeches section. But before that, let me invite our role players, which will be helping us throughout the meeting. So first, I would like to invite our grammarian Lasya Sri to give us the grammarian guidelines.
Yes. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prashant. Hello, everyone. I'm back with my introduction of my role. I'm the Wordmaster Grammarian of today, and I have two roles. One is to introduce the word of the day, and two is as a grammarian, I will point out all the good uses and bad uses in this meeting, and not so good uses, I would say, not bad. And I will provide some suggestions for the improvements at the end of the meeting when I need to give my report actually. And now let me introduce the word of the day as the word master. The word of the day is ardent. I will repeat the word of the day. It's ardent. Sorry, it's wrong pronunciation. Ardent. It's ardent, and it's an adjective, which means burning, on fire, or you can say red hot, fairy. And you can also use it in a way like glowing or gleaming like fire, or flaming or fierce to actually describe someone. And it can be also used in a figurative way, like glowing with passion, animated by keen desire, intensely eager, zealous, fervid, like that. You can use it, I'm sorry, you can use it in a figurative way as well. And the example sentence for this would be like, her ardent spirit ignites zeal in many, while burning others in its place. You can use it like that, and that's the word of the day. And as I said, I will pay close attention to all the grammar as a grammarian and usage of English, and I will provide suggestions at the end of the meeting. That's all for my role, and over to you, TMoD.
Thank you, Grammarian Lasya, for the guidelines. And like if you could not hear the word of the day is ardent. And yes, so now I would like to invite Toastmaster Samarth for our counter guidelines.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prashant. So, hello everyone, happy Diwali. So, as a kid, when you have this firecrackers boxes of like 50 shots or 25 shots, so we count 1, 2, 3, 4. In the same way, I will count all the R's, all the filler words, or any repetitive word which you use in your speech or in your table topics. So I will be making a count and I will give you the report after the for the evaluation by the Toastmaster. Thank you.
So, Samarth, I have a question for you. So, what is the most favorite thing which you like about Diwali?
What I like about Diwali, being a Gujarati, I love sweets. So it goes without saying that you are going to gain 2 to 3 kgs in this 5 to 8 days. And another thing is like going to each of the places, as mentioned by Toastmaster Vijay, we have this new year So as per Hindu calendar, we will be entering 2080, by the way, not 24. So that's the good part. We call all the friends and families, we get together. So it's more like we don't get many chances in the whole year to contact everyone, but in this 8 days, we find that chance, we get the time out and we contact everyone, we talk to everyone. So that's the best part.
And yeah, so Lasya, actually, I missed the question for you. So I had a question for you too. Sorry. Are you there? Yeah. So my question is, like, do you have any New Year resolution for next year?
I do have a
Especially
lot being a BTech student, and in fourth year, I need to seek for some job as soon as possible. I need to get a job as soon as possible, and I have a lot of things that I need to change in my lifestyle too, like having good food and being healthy. And I would say the resolution which actually lasts for one day every year is exercising. I do want to do exercise every morning, and I do want to wake up early, and that's actually quite like the difficult one, I would say. And that's all about the New Year's resolution for
yeah,
the
yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Lasya. Actually, I can easily relate with you. So after COVID, it has been very difficult to wake up early for me. So I have two New Year resolutions. So first is to wake up early and to join a gym. So I think I badly need it now. And yeah, so with this, I would like to call our timer Amit to share the timing guideline.
Hello everyone. So today I'm playing a role of timer. So as a timer, it's my responsibility to help the speaker to express their views in a stipulated timelines. So for prepared speeches, we have 5 to 7 minutes. For icebreaker, we have 4 to 6 minutes, but today we don't have any icebreaker speech. And for table topics, we have 1 to 2 minutes. And for evaluation, we have 2 to 4 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes timelines. So I have these indicative cards, color cards for me. This is green card, which indicates qualifying time. This yellow card indicates target time, and this red card indicates maximum time. So for prepared speeches, we have 5 to 7 minutes, and after the end of 5 minutes, I'll show this green card, and after 6 minutes, I'll indicate this with yellow card, and after 7 minutes, I'll indicate with the red card. Hope you all can see the cards. So for prepared speeches, we have grace period of 30 seconds, which is on the either side of the time limits. For evaluation, which is 2 to 3 minutes. So after completion of 2 minutes, I'll show this green card. After completion of 2.5, 2 minute 30 seconds, I'll show this yellow card. And after completion of 3 minutes, I'll show this red card. So for evaluation also, we have 30-second grace period on either side of the time limits. For table topics, we have 1 to 2 minutes. So I'll show green card after completion of 1 minute. I'll show yellow card after completion of 1 minute 30 seconds. And I'll show this red card after completion of 2 minutes. For table topics, we have grace period of 30 seconds only on the upper side. With this, I'll present my time report once called upon by the Toastmaster of the day. Thank you. Over to you, Prashant.
Prashant, Amit, just one question. Hello.
Yes, Amit.
I just
Yes,
want to know,
ma'am.
for online participants, will you be showing it on the screen separately?
No, I'll show on the camera. We have this camera. I'll
Okay,
indicate. Like this,
or
I'll
if,
show.
or if you can log in to a
Is
mobile,
it?
can you log in to your mobile and share your screen change or something? Anyway, that's fine, because we can't pin which window will you be showing it on this window only.
On the screen. Is this okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Hope it's clear to everyone. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Prashant.
Yeah, Amit, sorry, need you for a question. So my question for you is, what is your favorite Diwali sweet?
Favorite Diwali sweet? See, I'm very like the verge of diabetes, right? So I'm avoiding sweet, but then too I like to have Kaju Katlis. Thank you.
So, okay, so now that we are done with the tag role guidelines, let's start with our first prepared speech by Toastmaster Darshita. And before that, I would like to invite Toastmaster Arbaz, who is the evaluator for Darshita's speech, to give us her speech details.
So yeah, today my speaker Toastmaster Darshita is gonna give a level 1 P2 speech. The purpose of this speech is for the member to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. The timing for this speech is between 5 to 7 minutes. With that being said, I wish her all the very best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arbaz. So now I would like to call upon Darshita for her speech and Darshita, male intricacies.
Hello everyone.
Ready?
Am I audible and visible?
Yeah, Darshita.
Okay. So,
Yeah, you
hello.
can start.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Darshita, and today I'm going to speak about male intricacies. So now, recently I saw the movie Barbie. It is a beautiful movie that gives us many forward-looking aspects. One such aspect that caught my attention was Ken's interpretation of patriarchy and his need for it. We see Ken asking not to be in the shadows anymore, and his need to be listened to. This thought made me ponder about what it is like to be a man and what lies beneath the I am a man exterior. In my life, I've seen my father be the man of the house. I've seen him taking care of the family, being there for everyone, all while being the man of the house. I've seen him coming home from the office, having something to eat, and then going again to run some errands. I've seen how during the holidays he never gets a day off and always has something or the other to do while he's at home. And when he actually gets a day off, it is usually because there was something that needed to be done on a priority basis. The men in our lives, be it a father, brother, friend, husband, co-worker, every one of them has layers like that of an onion. An onion, for instance, is made up of many thin as well as thick layers. Somewhere the color is deep, somewhere it is faded. Some part is blackened and some part is fresh. It always makes us cry, although because of its qualities. But in the end, it has a sweet part, a nice one in that. Men are like onions. They have multiple layers. And if we generalize, all of them have some similarities. There are some parts of them that they never talk about, like what they are feeling, and some parts that they are very vocal about. For instance, sports or politics. They are very interested in the graphs of the share market, but not much when it comes to selecting the ice cream flavor. Of course, this is just a generalization on a topic, but in reality, men have different tastes, but relatively the same span of interest. First, let's discuss the outer layers. Men usually have this ardent requirement to be strong, to be always present, to be available mentally, make hard decisions. All of these requirements are the upper layers, the ones that are easily and usually seen, and like we decide what the type of person they are. But anyone hardly ever goes beneath the surface to see what type of person lies below the socially accepted frontier. Men can be weak at times, not present, not available mentally, and not make hard decisions. We forget that as human beings, even men have emotions and that sometimes they like to be the ones who are cared for. A friend of mine said to me that what usually happens is that men don't get enough love and are always perceived as the providers. That many times they are the ones who want to be listened and loved. Men need emotional care just as women do. It's a societal stereotype that propels men to act a certain way or to discard those feelings. What usually happens is we never see the inner layers, or the suppressed feelings take different routes to express themselves. They turn bitter. In turn, some men condemn women for showing these feelings. They feel that showing emotions is a womanly thing to do. The continuous practice of making decisions and feeling responsible turns them into authoritative beings. The men start to feel as if they are on the top of the world and they are the grease that turns the wheel. They start feeling self important and self righteous. And third is the birth of patriarchy. Patriarchy can be expressed as a social system in which positions of dominance and privilege are primarily held by men. They start feeling responsible for everything that goes around them and feel whatever they do is the right way to do it. And these teachings are passed on generation to generation. This wheel keeps on turning and turning from being something that started as a continuous behavior has turned into something that's starting to be difficult to live with. We have witnessed many instances of patriarchy, starting from a household to the corporate world. Patriarchy is everywhere. Albeit it is reduced to some extent, it still is prevalent in many parts of the globe. Just as shown in the movie Barbie, patriarchy still exists today, but men are better at hiding it. This is wrong, not only for women, but also for the men who are not under the patriarchal umbrella. The men who understand the wrongs of the system are often called upon by the ones in the system. Nowadays, men have to started to break this patriarchal chain and become more emotionally evolved. But as I've discussed earlier, this isn't something we are used to. Men not expressing their emotions somehow dictated that they don't have any, and in turn, they started behaving like the ones who don't. But men aren't the only ones to blame here. We women contributed to this, and today let's come to backstabbers. Another friend of mine once told me that he needs someone to understand him emotionally. Being emotionally available always wasn't working in his case, as he also wanted the same to be reciprocated. Here, he showed emotions and accepted them, but the other person was programmed in a way to not understand him and be available for him. In a way, we started seeing men as someone we can rely on and someone who can take whatever we put on them, all the while forgetting that even they sometimes they need to take the pressure off. All this results in a jam cycle, and the jam creates social issues and patriarchal systems. Men can be simple. Sometimes they might come off as off-putting and hardened beings with rock-like cores. It is true that the system formed is a rat hole and disturbed all at once. But in order to break this chain, to come out of the system, we need to focus on the beings that form the system. We need to focus on the individual men to understand him, to consider him as a human before putting societal definition of being a man on him. Men, although flawed, are all but human beings and are to be treated as one. We need to start focusing on men around us, like a father, brother, or friend. We need to start accepting the flaws as they are, understanding the flaws, and not just taking them in. We need to work on a relationship with them to make them feel seen and give them a safe space to express themselves rather than getting another patriarchal buzz. To conclude, I'd like to say that men have unending layers, but it is we who are to understand them and realize that they have potential other than just being supportive we can always count upon. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Darshita. That was really thoughtful and a flawless speech. And now I'm getting worried as a man, like we need to improve a lot, I think. So yeah, moving to our next speech,
That's not
let me
what
call
she
upon.
said.
Yeah.
I thought she will have more male supporters now in the meeting because she spoke for you guys to be yourself. That's what she said.
Correct. Yeah, that's
Don't need
true.
to don't need to, change anything. Right, Darshita? Lovely speech.
True. Yes. So now I would like to call upon Toastmaster Tariq to give us the speech details of Toastmaster Brijesh.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My speaker, Toastmaster Brijesh, is attempting the speech for understanding your communication style. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify his or her primary communication style. The purpose of this speech is also for the member to share the impact of his or her style on the others. Timer, please note the timing for this speech is 5 to 7 minutes. I wish all the best, Toastmaster Brijesh, for his speech. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tariq. Communication style, the heart of effective leadership. Toastmaster Brijesh. Toastmaster Brijesh, communication style, the heart of effective leadership. Best of luck.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Prashant. I hope I'm audible to the virtual audience. Thank you. You don't have to be good at everything. You have to be good at connecting with people. Good morning, everyone. You all would be wondering, how do we become good at connecting with people? I would say it's simple, by improving your ability to communicate with people. In fact, isn't that the reason, despite having a lot of other cats to whip, we are present over here to attend this meeting and improve our communication and leadership skills. But let me tell you the truth, not everyone is good at communicating. So if we want to become ardent leaders, then onus is on us to ensure that we are able to communicate seamlessly despite the style of other person. And for that to happen, we as leaders need to understand different communication styles: direct, initiative, analytical, and supportive. Let us dive a bit deeper into each style. The first style is direct. The traits shown by people having direct style of communication is they are focused, they are ambitious, they are also taking the initiative. I'm sure our Toastmaster of the Day and our VP Education would love to have such people in our club. Why? Because they take the lead in preparing speeches and delivering it. They also ensure that they are always ready to take up the roles to ensure meeting goes on smoothly. Now, as leaders, what we need to understand is when we communicate with people having direct style of communication, we should always ensure that we are not repeating ourselves. Otherwise, the R counter keeps on increasing the R count. We should also ensure that we are direct when we are communicating. We shouldn't keep on, stating the same thing again and again. One example of direct communication amongst us, in my view, is Toastmaster Arbas. Now, not everyone follows this direct style of communication, including myself. When I joined this beautiful club, I needed some push from someone to ensure that I even take up tag roles. Someone who does this is supposed to be following the initiating style of communication. Now, person who follows this style, when he communicates with other people, he appears self-assured. Because when someone is, asking me to take up roles, he needs to appear very self-composed and self-assured because I am full of self-doubt. So people who showcase such skills are supposed to be following initiating style of communication. And as leaders, when we interact with such people, we need to give them some time to socialize. We also need to give them time to express themselves. An example of person amongst us following this style, according to me, is our previous VP Education, Toastmasters Vishal. I'm sure majority of us over here are either, be working professionals or pursuing our higher education. And we understand, unlike social interactions, when we interact with the leadership team, when we interact with our colleagues, when we interact with our stakeholders, we have to be methodical. We have to be data driven. We also have to be result oriented. And these are some of the traits which are followed by analytical communicators. I am sure every one of us aspires to be such a communicator. When we are talking to people who follow this style of communication, we need to be patient. We also need to provide them time to process all the information which we are presented to them, because this type of people following analytical style of communication, they generally come up with lots of questions, and we have to be patient enough to listen to that and also answer to them. The final style of communication is supportive. Now you all would be analyzing. Brijesh, you missed analytical style of communication example. So example for that is Toastmasters Tariq, who is my evaluator for today. Yes, coming back to supportive style of communication. These are the people who are generally calm, composed, and very relaxed. So while interacting with such people, we need to allow them time to ensure that they are able to express themselves. They are also able to make a decision. I'm sure every one of us would love to interact with such people, especially when we are in a new social environment, because people following supportive style of communication are the ones with whom we are very comfortable with interacting. We know that they are the ones who would answer all our queries and all our questions. An example of someone having this style of communication, according to me, is our current VP Education, Toastmasters Prashant. Now, if we want to become an ardent leader, we need to understand all these different styles of communication. The secret to become a successful leader is knowing and adapting to all these different styles of communication. We should also know that communication style changes with situation. So as a leader, we should be able to adapt ourselves to the situation, to the time, and to the person we are communicating with. The heart of effective leadership lies in adapting to this various communication styles to build stronger connections with the people we are working with. And it also helps us create a productive environment for everyone to prosper. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Brijesh. It was really nice hearing your speech after a long time. And thank you for attributing one communication style to me. Now we move on to our next prepared speech. And I would like to invite Toastmaster Ashwin to present the speech details of Toastmaster Sudha.
Okay, so today our adult Toastmaster Sudha Warrior would be giving her level 3 project 1. The purpose of this speech is to use vocal variety or body language to enhance the speech. Pathway is presentation mastery. Timer, please note, it is 5 to 7 minutes of speech. Over to you, Prashant.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashwin. So now I would like to call upon Sudha ma'am. The stars and the flowers say she is one amongst thousands. Toastmaster Sudha. Toastmaster Sudha, The stars and the flowers say she is the one amongst thousands. Over to you.
Am I audible, visible? Yeah. Embarking on this journey down the memory lane, I invite you to witness the intricate dance of relationships, particularly the unspoken language that binds siblings. As we explore the tapestry of my sibling bond, we'll unravel the significance of body language and vocal variety in shaping this beautiful relationship. This voyage doesn't talk of any rehearsed performances, but as raw and genuine expressions which are straight from the heart. फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है, एक हजारों में मेरी बहना है. Now I've painted you a vivid picture with a timeless melody as the backdrop, weaving through moments shared with my brother. But wait, hold on. Imagine him 3 pegs down, singing along this beautiful song with his arms around me. A quiet dance of mutual admiration and camaraderie, which even our spouses sometimes marvel at. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Sibling relationships, I contend, are not just random happenstance. They are a divine gift, a channel for learning more about life and growing together. Like an invisible umbilical cord, this connection binds us in an unconditional love, occasionally spats, and healthy competition that molds under the watchful eyes of our supervising adults, our parents. My childhood, a blissful ride, was painted with the colors of sibling love and care from my elder brother. He wasn't just a confidant and a supporter. He was the silent guardian who understood the nuances of growing up as an ambitious South Indian girl in a conservative family. In the darkness of our shared room, late night gossip sessions, in those subtle moments of our hands and shadows and faces spoke volumes, conveying unspoken reassurances and a silent understanding that fortified our connection. One of us would be sometimes talking in darkness, thinking that the other person is actually listening, but must have gone to another world. But really speaking, it is that belief that the person is there with you and throughout the journey of your expression, which made the relationship so much stronger. Our conversation, mosaic of crushes, ambitions, family quarrels, characters that we disliked in the family, those irritating uncles and aunts who used to make our life miserable, insecurities, regrets, and the incessant parental pressure and comparisons which even existed today. Sunday mornings, he would crib because he had to drop me at my dance class. He was my bodyguard. That's what my parents thought. We all were ardent fans of Beatles, Bonnie M, Eric Clapton, maybe country music, Malayalam folk music, or even ghazals. We both had similar interests of reading, watching cricket, we had no choice, and baddie, and was ready to get on a trek or hike anytime. I just feel that I was the lone sister amongst 3 brothers, one of them whom I'm talking about, who's Sunil, and one might consider it a rare privilege. Like a lot of people used to say me, "Are tu to ladli hai." But the unfiltered truth was that it turned me into a bit of a tomboy. Their vocabulary lacked the sophistication of dear, please. Instead, it was a string of male-friendly colloquial expressions that laid the foundation for a bond as resilient. Like, Abe hat, maar dalunga tujhe, chup kar nahi to, and challenging me on pillow fights on my female prowess. It was the palpable excitement in my voice during shared adventures or that soothing cadence offering comfort in times of need. And just like looking at me with this grimace of my eye contact, I knew that he's warning me against some conflict with my parents. Reflecting on Sunil's Libran nature, calling him Chetan, Chetan used to mean elder brother, when I needed a little bit of extra support. A fair player, skilled in sports, and notorious for mischief, always, but he exuded a charisma that attracted friends like bees to honey. Fast forward to adulthood, Sunil became more than a brother. He became a corporate mentor, guiding me through my qualifications, courses, jobs, and even the companies that I should work for. One standout incident from college elections encapsulates the essence of our relationship. Sunil playing the roles of both the goon, the gunda, and the encourager ensured my safety and supported me through my venture of college politics. His strategic plan safeguarded me from potential troubles. Just last month, orchestrating a surprise birthday party for my brother was a very emotional celebration of collecting his videos and audios from friends and colleagues across various phases of his life. The collage of memories unfolded as he watched with moist eyes, culminating in a heartfelt hug. At the end, saying, "Only you can do this for me." It served as a poignant reminder of the unique and irreplaceable bond that we still share. So, friends, implore you to cherish the memories with your loved ones, especially your siblings. Don't let petty squabbles and arguments overshadow this warmth and unconditional love. I'm grateful that my parents may have departed, but they left me with a gift for a lifetime: sibling love. फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है. And unsaid, but thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sudha. So really nice to hear prepared speeches from you from past few weeks. And let us now move on to the next section, which is the table topics. But before that, I have a small quiz for you to test your Diwali knowledge and also test how active listener you are from the start of this meeting. So Brijesh will be launching the PPT. And in the meantime, I have launched polls for best prepared speaker. So please do vote. It's in our Mumbai speakers group. And let me share it with Lasya and Animesh also.
Yeah, I was just going to say, maybe put it on the chat. I think even guests can participate, no?
Yeah. Okay. So you can see the screen, right? The ones on the Zoom. Yeah.
Prashant, sorry, just put it on a slideshow. Otherwise, we'll get to know all the answers.
Yeah, ma'am. So that's why I have not written the answers.
Okay.
So that's not a risk. Okay. So yeah, so the first question is the word Diwali is derived from which language? Is it Pali, Apabhramsa, Sanskrit, or Prakrit? So anyone, so sorry, forgot to tell you. So one who knows the answer can raise their hands and I can call them. So yeah, so Lasya has raised her hand.
It's Sanskrit.
Sorry, Lasya, can you repeat?
Sanskrit, third option.
Sanskrit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Sanskrit is the correct answer. So good one. Brijesh next. So Diwali is celebrated on which month of Vikram Samvat calendar?
Karthik.
Yes, Sudha ma'am, correct. Yeah, that is
Karthik.
correct. Next one. So how many days Diwali is celebrated in India?
2 days.
5. Yeah, it's 5 days.
5 days.
Yes. Yeah, so yeah, the 5 days are like Dhanteras, then Narak Chaturdasi, Diwali, New Year, and Bhai Dooj. Next. Okay, so yeah, so if you have heard the meeting from the start, like I have already mentioned this answer. Who defeated demon Narkasur? Yeah, Samarth, Lord Krishna. Yes, that is the correct answer. Yes. Which oil is used to light diya during Diwali?
Mustard.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. It's a simple one. So the second day of Diwali is known as
Dhanteras.
Bhai-Dooj.
yes.
Then it's different for South Indians. We don't have a second day. We just have one day, which is your second day.
Okay. Yeah. So here actually what we say in Gujarati, we say Kali Chaudas or Naraka Chaturdasi or Choti Diwali.
Actually, that should be before Diwali, right? Dhanteras.
Sorry, Ashwin, can you repeat?
It should be Dhanteras is before Diwali.
Dhanteras is before Diwali, correct. So I mean we are treating Diwali as in a span of 5 days, like so starting with Dhanteras and the second one is this. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah, the
Like
next
he
question.
means the Diwali celebrations 5 days. This is before Diwali.
Yes, correct. Okay. Which day of Diwali celebrates the bond between brothers and sisters?
5th day.
Yes, it's the 5th day, Bhai Dooj. So 4th will be actually as per that 4th is New Year. So yeah, or Govardhan Puja. Okay, next one. So yeah, now 2, 3 maybe a little tough one. So for what reason Diwali is celebrated among Sikhs?
Release of Guru Har Gobind.
Yes, Sudhan, that is correct.
It's a very obvious question, boss.
Yeah, it was the obvious question for you. So Diwali commemorates the spiritual enlightenment of which 2 famous saints?
This is out of syllabus. Not covered in the
Exactly.
meeting.
This is out of syllabus. Yes.
Yeah, it's a little out of syllabus, but Arbaz has got it right. So it's Lord Mahavir and Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Yes.
For the UPSC preparation shows up Arbaz. Good one.
No, sorry. Is it Mahavir and?
Yes. Lord, I mean Mahavir, the 24th Tirthankar of Jainism.
Oh yeah, Mahavir and that. Okay, wow. And Arbaz telling it. Congratulations, Arbaz.
Yeah, Arbaz got it right. Yes. 80? 24? I don't know. He is the last. So, yes. Okay, the last one. Thalai Deepavali is a unique Diwali custom of which Indian state?
Tamil
Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu, yes, that is correct. Okay, so yeah, nice performance by everyone, and that's yeah, except 2 or 3, they were easy ones, and yeah. Okay, so now let's move on to our next section of the meeting, which is table topics. And for that, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Animesh from Spell Wizards Club. Animesh, over to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prashant. Hello, everybody. First of all, again, happy Diwali in advance. And welcome to the table topic segment. Or, since it's going to be a little different today, so welcome to Weave a Story. Now, reason why I chose to do it in the Weave a Story format is because well, Diwali is approaching, and we have a lot of stories about it. Yes. So how about you make your own story this time? Our section for today is going to be as follows. You are going to get a prompt today. You have to use that prompt to create a story for 2 minutes. Well, I tried it yesterday. People were a bit more confused because I had a lot more complex. I had a lot more complex format. So I'm going to keep it simple over here. You get a prompt, you make a story you narrate a story for the next 2 minutes based on that prompt. I hope the rules are clear. All right. By the way, the timing remains the same as regular table topics. So participants have to speak for a minimum of 1 minute to qualify. And the timings are 1 minute green, 1.5 minute yellow, 2 minute red, and you get 30 seconds. 30 seconds to wrap up your speech or your story. Now, let's start with the prompt. Who wants to come up first to, let's say, narrate a story? Well, anybody in the audience over there? Hello? Hi. Hello.
Yeah, you
Anybody
are
in the
visible.
audience?
Brijesh
No,
is
it's
coming.
not visible. He's looking for participation from the physical audience.
Yes.
Come on, guys.
I am ready.
Brijesh, yes. I just thought Brijesh would come for
Brijesh. Brijesh, hi. Hello. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. So, Brijesh, today so your topic, by the way, is so your prompt for today. Please listen very carefully. All right. Your prompt for today is this. A wheelchair speeds at you.
Sorry.
A wheelchair speeds at you and causes a portal to open. Causes a portal to open or a wormhole to open.
Okay.
The wormhole pulls you in. Understood? Wormhole or portal, whatever. Pulls you in or gateway. Since you're in Mumbai, let's call it a gateway. Okay?
एक दरवाजा खुल गया बोलो ना क्या
हाँ,
फर्क
ठीक है.
पड़ता है?
Okay. A gateway opens because of a speeding wheelchair. You get pulled in by the gateway. Describe the movie set you landed in.
Okay, just to ensure that I understood this correctly,
Yes.
wheelchair speeds up at me and the
Speeds at-
gateway
Because of the wheelchair, a gateway opens.
opens.
You get pulled in.
I get pulled in.
And describe the movie set you landed in.
Okay.
Yes. You understood the prompt, right?
I think I have got it 80-90% correct. So I'll try it.
Go ahead. Try. Even with half of the prompt, try it.
It's
Go ahead.
weave a story, Brijesh. Nothing is right and wrong. Just go.
Exactly. There you go. Thank you, Sudhaman. Thank you.
So can I start?
Yes. So I'll just call you like this. Brijesh, weave a story Brijesh.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, especially our table topic master for today, Toastmaster Animesh, who's given me some complicated prompt and asked me to weave a story like I'm an artist weaving stories every day. So the story goes around. I am in a theme park enjoying all these beautiful rides. I am having the time of my life. There are butterflies in my stomach when I am enjoying those specific rides. I'm also very happy because I have all sets of friends available to me. Now, there is this very famous ride where I need to go in. It's completely dark and I'm inside. Now, suddenly, I just need to navigate this treasure hunt and I see a wheelchair flying across me. And after this wheelchair flying across me, I'm just wondering what's going to happen. And suddenly, out of nowhere, I get sucked in a gateway and it's complete dark. I don't even have my friends alongside me. Now I'm worried. I knew that this was a theme park and it is going to test my patience and my calmness, but this was something which was unexpected. Now I'm afraid as well. What should I do next? I cannot see anyone. And suddenly I'm awake and I'm thanking God that this was just a dream and I was sleeping on my bed. I just wished my mom good morning and I greeted her with the God's name we worship for because I was wondering whether I've just landed up in an alien zone or not. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, Toastmaster Animesh.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Brijesh, for being such a good sport, first of all, and for trying out this. I don't know what do you call it. Complicated, weird prompt. All right. I knew deep down it's a very weird prompt, but I had a very weird idea. Uh, you know, well, thank you for trying it out. Who wants to go next? Anybody from the online audience? Oh, Sada. Hi. Hello. So,
Hi.
Toastmaster Sada, here's your prompt for today for Weave a Story. Salman Khan shows up at the airport. Beside you in subway. Okay. Salman shows up. Okay, here this again. Salman Khan shows up beside you at the airport in a subway shop. Okay. Decide your encounter and describe it. That's the prompt. Did you understand the prompt? Or should I repeat it? Okay. Salman Khan shows up at a subway outlet in an airport. Understood? Describe your encounter with him. Understood?
Yes,
right.
understood, sir. Understood.
Okay. Let me call. Toastmaster Sudha, weave a story. Toastmaster Sudha.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests, and in particular, this weird, complicated table topics master of ours, Toastmaster Animesh Das. Well, he has given me and painted a vivid picture of me standing at a subway outlet at an airport and encountering yours favorite Salman Khan. Definitely not mine. So what happens in the subway is here to go. I stand at Subway and there is this crowd of people standing next to Salman Khan and saying, sir, autograph, sir, selfie, sir, this, koi pair pad raha hai, koi ye kar raha hai, matlab pata nahi what all is happening. And I'm looking at this, I said, what madness is going on? Sorry, censored, but this guy has actually killed people, hunted deers around, and made a brand for himself, say, be human. And for what? And this is why people want to go and idolize him. Halli walli, I'm not even going to give him bow. So I stand there in the side and I actually jostle all the people who were standing next to him and crowding my entry to go and order my special Subway sandwich. And I just do it very nonchalantly. And Salman Khan is looking at me and saying, तेरे को मेरा autograph नहीं चाहिए क्या? मैं बोला कौन है आप? तो he says, अरे, you don't know me? बजरंगी whatever नहीं मालूम तुमको? मैं बोला देखो यार, ऐश्वर्या राय के साथ जब काम किया था, I loved you. After that, all that is crap. I don't like you. What? How can you say that? The security next to him came next to me and almost was going to box me. And I said, hello, you can't touch me because I am a proud citizen of India. Nobody can just come and harm me when I have said the truth. Sir, आपने किसी को मार डाला था ना, और आपने ड्राइवर को जाके भेज दिया जेल पे, सही है क्या? अरे nobody is taking notes, right? किसी कोई notes नहीं लेना, मीडिया पे नहीं जाना चाहिए ये. मैं बोला देखो, listen, this is not the way that people should start idolizing it. So for me, you're just Mr. Khan. Salman Khan, no. Thank you. Over to you, table topics master.
Boldest. Can I have actually before I go ahead with the rest of the session, can we have a salute for Toastmasters?
Guys, please don't send this recording anywhere else.
Brother on the road smashed because of
Thank you. All right.
Animesh, you're the one who instigated me to do this, nobody else.
No, but thank you so much. Somebody had to say it. All right. Let me gather myself while whoever wants to speak up, please raise your hand, and whoever is managing the physical audience over there, please go ahead and call them to the stage while I gather myself. Thank you. All right. Thank you. I've gathered myself. Anybody in the physical audience again would like to go over there? Please let me. So please.
Yeah. So Toastmaster Samarth wants to try. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Toastmaster Samarth. Samarth. Sorry. All right.
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
Am
Hi.
I
Toastmaster.
visible?
Yeah, you're visible, you're audible, and please look at the camera. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Samarth. Here is your prompt. Shah Rukh Khan ends up at your place.
Okay.
Listen to me. Shah Rukh Khan ends up at your place, but he's pre-DDLJ Shah Rukh Khan. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. I'll repeat it once again for the audience. Shah Rukh Khan ends up at your place, but he's pre-DDLJ Shah Rukh Khan. Describe your encounter with him. Did you understand the prompt?
I will ensure that he's the old Shah Rukh Khan, like 2000s of wo movie aaya tha DDLs, right? That version.
Before 2000s, yes.
Before 2000, yes, yeah. So he's that movie wala Shah Rukh Khan, like DDLJ time ka. Okay.
Before DDLJ, yes.
Before DDLJ, okay.
Yes, and so that's what I said. Pre-DDLJ, as in before DDLJ.
Pre-DDLJ.
Okay. Do you understand that?
Okay.
So you understood the prompt, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Toastmaster Samarth, weave a story Toastmaster Samath.
So I have to go in the imaginary way because the movie came before 2000 and I wasn't born yet. So I cannot open the door for obvious reasons. So let's say that I am 30 odd years and I am around 10 or 9 years old. And I am just getting ready for going to school. And in the morning, 8 o'clock, doorbell rings. I thought कि दूध वाला आया. So I just went to the door and I opened the door. And here comes Shah Rukh Khan. In that age, I didn't know who he is. So I said, "Hi, who are you?" And he said, "I'm Shah Rukh Khan." So I said, "Okay. And what? Like, what are you here for?" So he said, "I just want something." And he said, "Okay, so yeah, please tell me." So he's like, "That I was shooting in your building and I want some things from your place as like household places. Household things." Like, yes, what else you want? He said, I want some props and all. So I went to my mom and I called her that there's this guy who wants some stuff. And my mom was shocked because she knew that he's a star, he's a movie star. So my mom called him in. She greeted him and welcomed him, and we offered him snacks, and we were hospitable to him. And that's how I got to know that he is a movie star, and he is not just any movie star. He is the Shah Rukh Khan, and that's how my first encounter was with him. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Samarth, for first of all being a good sport, and second, making it into your own story, as is expected from the format. Weave a story. Now, these were the 3 prompts that I had so far. Number 4, by the way, is going to be a very impromptu prompt. So before I spell out the impromptu prompt, anybody from the online audience who would like to try out? Oh, okay. We have 2 people. Oh, okay. Krupesh has already raised his hand. Okay. Krupesh?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
All right. So, Krupesh, have you read any of Chetan Bhagat's books?
Yeah, 3.5 point someone I read in college time.
What about One Night at the Call Center?
Only I think few pages.
Okay, but you know the gist, right?
Something about the ghost coming up at call center, something like that.
Okay, fine. No, all right. So here's the prompt for you. Let's say you are let's say you are stuck in an accident. Your car is about to fall into a pothole, and suddenly you hear the voice of God. Suddenly you hear the voice of God from your phone. Okay. Now, describe your encounter with God and what you end up doing because of that in 2 minutes. Do you understand the prompt? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. That leaves me. All right. Toastmaster Krupesh, weave a story. Weave a story. Toastmaster Krupesh, go ahead.
It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I was speeding along the Mumbai-Pune expressway. And I was just approaching Lonavala with the usual speed limit of 99 kmph because at 100 I would be asked for a challan from the RTO. And suddenly I miss a turn and my car is airborne. And I might hit the valley and suddenly scene stops there. the time and space has stuck, and suddenly I hear the voice of God. The God tells me, Krupesh, there are two things which might happen going forward. If your life is really worth it, I will save you and you will land safely. But if your life is not worth it, I will let go of you and it will hit the valley and you will not see tomorrow's sunrise again. So answer me, Krupesh, is your life worth it? I think, I really think, because it's not a time to be selfish. It's time to evaluate self. It's time to see whether in coming time is your life worth it to be saved by God. So I think about my kid. I think about all the good things I can do. I can think about the charity I can do with whatever money I have earned. So I tell God, God, I really think you should save my life because I need to give values to my son. I need to help my parents in their old age. I want to help my community by trying to teach them all the good things I have learned till now. And God, happy with my answers, gives me a second chance, and I safely land on the road again and driving my car towards Pune, thinking as if nothing has happened. So a miracle has really happened, and now I need to prove that my life is really worth it, and I need to contribute to the society. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Krupesh. Being a parent is always worth it. I understand that. I mean, who doesn't? Thank you so much, Toastmaster Krupesh, for this lovely speech. Now, in the interest of time, I would like to, with this, end the table topic segment. Thank you very much to all the table topic speakers for attempting to weave a story today. And to those who couldn't, hope that you get a chance to weave a story someday else, someday in the future. Thank you very much. And over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Prashant. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Animesh, for this engaging session. But I must say it was really a complicated and a tough round. And but was very different. Like we saw something different today in the table topics. And with this, now let's move on to the third section of our meeting, which is evaluations. And now I would like to call upon the former VP Education and the present Secretary of our club, Toastmaster Vishal, to start with the general evaluation section. Over to you, Vishal.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. I hope I'm audible and visible. Hello, am I audible and visible? Yes? No?
Yes, Vishal.
Okay, cool. All right. All right, so we'll go on with the general evaluation, and I'll just give the format of the general evaluation. The first section of the general evaluation, we will be doing, we had three wonderful speeches today, and we have the three evaluators gave their evaluation for the three prepared speeches. After that, we'll go to our tag team who will present their report, and thereafter I will give my report on how the entire meeting went. Basically, I've been keeping a track of what went well, what we can do better going forward, and improve the quality of our club meetings. I believe we already had the timing guidelines for the speech evaluations done by our timer, Toastmaster Amit, when he gave the guidelines. But just as a refresher, I'll mention that for the speech evaluations, it's basically 2 minutes for 2 minutes, and then it will be 2 minutes 30 seconds, and after that, no, I believe it's 3 minutes, and there'll be 30-second grace period. So there's a slight change in the order in which we'll be giving the speech evaluations. First, I'll call upon Toastmaster Tariq because he has to step away, I understand, for something. So Toastmaster Tariq, I will invite you to give the speech evaluation for Madam Toastmaster Sudha. So I hand over to you. I'm sorry.
It's for Toastmaster Brijesh. The evaluation is for Toastmaster Brijesh.
Okay,
Yes,
sorry.
it
Yes.
is for me. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, so
Toastmaster.
Arbaz is our first evaluator. Yeah.
Okay, yes. But we are just changing the order for Toastmaster
Okay.
Tariq to accommodate, yeah?
Yes, yes.
So yes, Toastmaster Tariq, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vishal. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everybody is in the festive mood. What an ardent speech by Toastmaster Brijesh. He started with a thumping sound of, do you know how do you influence your audience through your communication? He started with all of the different types of communication, initiating, analytical, and other three types of communication. He also took an example so that we can relate how the types of communication is being conducted by various role players at our Toastmasters Club. So that was excellent. He also used the hand gestures because now, since he's using the entire uh, podium, he has started giving the hand gestures. Also, it engaged audience. So the speaker, when he was speaking, was so clear and so articulated that it has engaged every one of us. I clearly remember at least half of his speech in my mind because he was becoming a more, on the path of becoming a professional speaker who can take the podium and then engage the audience. So that's my take on Toastmaster Brijesh's today's speech. If I were to suggest few things for Toastmaster Brijesh, adding a personal story of you, how you have influenced other people, either at your home or your friends or your professional settings, how you have changed the communication styles also, because the objective of the speech was, what is your communication style? The objective was about how you are implementing. And sometimes what happens is we cannot stick to one simple or one single communication style. It has to be different depending on different situations. So if you have taken two situation or at least one situation where you changed your communication style, that would have been more impact. Suggestion number two, you should have used the entire podium, because since you were into offline setting, you had ample opportunity to walk around the stage, understand, and also communicate about how a different communication style will be used at a different level, right? If you are speaking with kids, you are speaking with elders, you are speaking with your manager and stuff like that. So if you would have taken one story, I think that would relate a lot. Nevertheless, this was an ardent speech, I would say, that was amazing. And the suggestions, if you implement in your future speech, that will just elevate your speech to the next level. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of that. Over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Vishal.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tariq, for the evaluation for Toastmaster Brijesh. Next, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Arbaz to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Darshita.
Thank you. So today, speaker number one, which was giving her level 1 P2 speech, spoke about an imposingly important topic, such as patriarchy, which is not only socially sensitive, but also politically sensitive. That's why even the top brass of the Supreme Court do not want to set the cat among pigeons when it comes to patriarchy. Patriarchy is also sensitive for one more reason, because there are many perceptions and difference of opinions associated with it. And Speaker Toastmaster Darshita adroitly and delicately touched upon important perceptions about patriarchy. For example, when it comes to the task of decision making, we always have this implicit bias within our mind. It is a male dominant field. Obviously, most of us might have heard what Napoleon Bonaparte fought flawlessly for the conquest of Spain. And females are associated for more of supportive or emotional leads. And we have a woman finance minister in the parliament, Nirmala Sitharaman. So such things may not be always correct. And with regards to the rest of the speech, here are my couple of observations, Toastmaster Darshita. The speech was genuinely flawless, and it would have been difficult for you, I'm pretty sure, to put things into perspective for a time frame of 5 to 7 minutes, because I strongly believe that this deserves a full-fledged TED talk. And selecting things, what needs to be kept in the speech and what not, might have given you some hard nuts to crack. English was good, background was perfect, facial expression, everything good. I did not observe any major flaws with respect to that. And also, two recommendations from my side, Darshita. First would be to slow it a little down. Just as how Sudha ma'am spoke, you heard that, sure. Your pace was somewhere between 180 to 200 words per minute, which should not be this. It should be somewhere between 100 words to 125 words per minute when you were giving a speech, because it had many facets and it takes naturally some time for the audience to grasp it. And also, I would like you to elaborate when you mention things. For example, when you mentioned about Diwali, please provide some context in a line or two so that someone can, like me, can make some sense out of it. I personally have never watched this movie, so for myself to understand, just put things into perspective. Overall, it was a value-embedded speech. I wish all the best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arbaz, for the
Over to
evaluation.
you, general evaluation.
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Arbaz. Now we move on to our third speech evaluator, Toastmaster Ashwin, to give evaluation for Madam Toastmaster Sudha. Over to you, Toastmaster Ashwin.
Thank you, Vishal. Am I audible, visible?
Yes.
फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है, एक हजारों में अपनी टोस्टमास्टर सुधा वॉरियर है. Hello, Toastmasters, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmaster, and esteemed guest. Toastmaster Sudha Warrior selected a beautiful topic that everyone can resonate with it. She enlightened us with her relationship with her three brothers, and I think that we can all relate to. I have a younger brother and sister, one younger brother, one younger sister, so I can easily relate when you said late night talks with siblings, sisters being protected by brother, pillow fight, talking about our not so favorite uncle and aunt, complaining about them, pillow fights. So those topics took me back to my childhood when I was growing up with my siblings. She left us with a very beautiful message that parents has left us, but they have left our brothers and sisters with us so that they can support us throughout our life. Thank you, Sudha ma'am. That would be the message, the Diwali message for me. And this is really an important, good timing to remember the relationships that we share with people, and Diwali is a special occasion. So I think your theme and the theme of today's meeting and the speech relates to that as well. I'm sure you're not scared of Salman Khan because you were grown up with three brothers, and like you grew up like a boy and not a girl. So I can understand where this is coming from. If you ask me about the improvements, you started with a beautiful song, You had a very beautiful voice. I know you are a singer. Just I would like to add, if you could have stand and delivered this song with some little bit of action, then the action and your singing would have been an excellent mixture of to demonstrate vocal variety as well as a body language, right? Second thing, because your focus, the purpose of the speech is a body language, you started with a song that was good. Towards the end, when you said that your brother was supporting you for the election, and you could have added more vocal variety there by saying some words or sentence in like your brother, like अगर मेरी बहन को वोट नहीं दिया तो तू कल से कॉलेज आने के लायक नहीं रहेगा. Something like that would have added more flavor. Just a small bit of suggestion is just me maybe, but yeah, use of voyage was not resonating with this. I could have used journey instead of voyage. So overall, it was a scintillating speech. You took me back to my memory. And just if you could add a little bit of more body language, it would have been the speech could have been to the next level. Over to you, everybody.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you, Toastmaster Ashwin, for the wonderful speech evaluation. And now I would like to call upon our timer. We'll go to the tag team report. First, I would like to call upon our timer to give the timing report of the speech evaluations as well as our prepared speeches and the table topics. So over to you, Toastmaster Amit.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tariq. Hope I am audible and visible.
Yes.
So all the speakers are qualified except one. So I'll start with the prepared speeches timing. So Darshita took 7 minutes 7 seconds. Brijesh took 6 minutes 50 seconds. Sudha ma'am took 7 minutes 28 seconds. So for table topic, Brijesh took 2 minutes 11 seconds. Sudha ma'am took more than a time limit, 2 minutes 31 seconds. So one is disqualified from the table topic. Samar took 1 minute 54 seconds. Krupesh took 2 minutes 23 seconds. For the evaluators, Arbas took 2 minutes 24 seconds. Tariq took 3 minutes 1 second, and Ashwin took 3 minutes 30 seconds. So over to you, General Evaluator, Mr. Tariq. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amit. It's actually a Toastmaster Vishal, but that's no issues. All right. So next we move on to our next tag team player, which is the R counter, and I would like to call upon Toastmaster Samarth to give the R counter report.
Hello everyone. So I'll start with the prepared speeches. So I'll start with TM Darshita, TM Brijesh, and TM Sudha ma'am. All the three speeches were flawless. There was no R counters, no fillers, and no press sounds. I would like to give a big round of applause to all of the speakers. It was a flawless speech. And I used and I repeated a word for a few times. Toastmaster Ashwin used and except for me and Ashwin, there was no one who used any or any pauses. So it was a flawless meeting overall, and everyone was on spot, and there was no long pauses or any sounds in the speeches. So clap to everyone. A flawless job. And thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Samarth. Yes. I'm not sure it's just me, but I think the headset is cracking quite a bit, so I'm not able to hear all the words clearly. Just a feedback if the battery is running low or something. All right. Next, we move on to.
You able to hear me now?
Yes, now it's fine, but sometime in between it gets very cracky. So unable to get all the words, but we're just trying to gauge it, while we understand a few words. So just sharing that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sure, Visha.
Last but not the least of our tag role player, our grammarian. So I would like to invite the Toastmaster Lasya to present the grammarian report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vishal. Yes, guys, I'm back with my report. I do wrote as much as I listened, but there are some places where I was not able to hear because of the crackly sound in the headset. And uh, what, especially in the table topic session, I was laughing so hard, and all the people around me are thinking that I'm crazy or something. And at that point, I may have missed one or two, but I have tried to write all the things. There are quite a good, quite a lot of good usages, I would say. I will read some of them out, like articulated, culminating, exuded, grimace, uh, colossal, insistent parental pressure, unspoken reassurances, mosaic, authoritative gains, preachings, rock-like pieces, like I think it's something like that, rock-like, analytical, attributing, blissful, confident, nevertheless, and perceptions abruptly. I have a lot if I go like this, patriarchy and all. And there was one misusage, like one person told that, say me, it's not say me, you have to tell me, it is, or told me, it would be the correct usage. And as word master, I have seen a lot of people using the word of the day today, so I'm really happy for that. Evaluated two, Tariq used word of the day for two times. Speaker one, Darshika used for one time. Speaker two, Vijay used for one time. Toastmaster Sudha used speaker three, used the word of the day for one time. So kudos to you all. And that's all for my report. Overall, the grammar was really good. This was the best grammar that I have ever listened to because I have visited a lot of clubs before, and comparatively, this is, this club got the best grammar, I would say. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lasya, for the grammarian report. So now I will give my feedback on the entire meeting, and we'll start off from the start of the meeting, which was the Sergeant at Arms. So today we started the meeting at around 11:11. Not sure if Sergeant at Arms had this auspicious thing in mind wherein to start it all once, but that was one observation that I had. So that was one thing I wanted to just flag out. The Toastmaster mission was stated very clearly, and also the guidelines of the hybrid meeting were actually mentioned in a very crisp manner as well. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Ashwin, for doing that. Just one bit of feedback was I guess it was lacking a bit on energy since you're the first person. Your voice was in a very monotone, so maybe if next time if you take up this role, you can start it off a bit of on a high energy to kind of set the tone for the entire meeting. But overall, you played the role pretty well apart from that. So good job done, Toastmaster Ashwin. And then it was handed over to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Prashant, who was doing multi-hatting today. He did presiding officer as well as the Toastmaster of the day. And you welcomed the visiting Toastmaster as well as our guests in a very nice way. I understand one of the guests joined just while you had taken over the Toastmaster of the day role, and you made it a point to kind of have that person introduce themselves as well, which was a very nice gesture. And one of the things that we in Toastmasters really encourage our guests for them to have a very good experience of this meeting. So that was a very good gesture, Toastmaster Prashant. And you did a good role of a presiding officer, and you handed over to yourself while doing the Toastmaster of the Day role. And I'll come back to your Toastmaster of the Day role towards the end. And I would like to now go to our three prepared speakers. All of them did gave a really wonderful speech. Uh, as as per their levels and as per their projects, they have done justice, and all the three evaluators gave very open and a very fair feedback to each of our speakers. So I would like to give kudos to our prepared speakers in giving, like, the time and the efforts in their speech, as well as our evaluators for really picking up what they've done good and what they can improve upon. So kudos to all six of them, and a fantastic job done by everyone. Then we had our timer, Toastmaster Amit. He also explained the timelines very nicely, and he showed the timer cards as well. And then he presented the timing report wonderfully well as well. So good job done, Toastmaster Amit. Then we had our counter, Toastmaster Samarth, who also explained the our counter guidelines very nicely. I'm not sure if he had taken this role for the very first time, but I do understand that he has taken an accurate count of the our counter role, and if he has any Excel sheet or something that he has been maintaining, he can share that, in the group chat as well. It would be nice for everyone to know how they have done with their R counters. So a good job done, Toastmaster Samarth. Next was our grammarian, Toastmaster Lasya. She also explained the guidelines very nicely, and I did see the word of the day, ardent, was used quite a bit today in the meeting. And would have been nice for you to kind of mention who all used the word of the day, so that it would be a good encouragement for the speakers to use that in the future as well. And yeah, good job done by you, Toastmaster Lasya. I believe it was the first time you might have taken this role, so some scope for improvement there. But overall, kudos to you for doing that. And then we had our table topping master, Toastmaster Animesh. Wow, I mean, I only have one word to kind of describe your, which may have been a bit of a nerve-wracking for a few of us, but it was a very good change from the regular topics that we have week on week. This really puts us on the feet to kind of view a story and get our imaginative and the thinking mind go on a totally different tangent, because the normal topics that we get are more on leadership or any other question, but weaving a story is really on the creative side. And it was a good challenge for our table topic speakers as well, who I'm very proud of, who actually took on the challenge and came up with some really good stories that we got to hear today. So Toastmaster Animesh, a really good googly that you bowled today with your weaving a story session, and I believe we did have a few batsmen who played that googly quite well and were able to hit the ball out of the park as well. And I also like the fact that you gave your inputs as well after each and every story. That was pretty good. Overall, I would say it was an ardent table topic session. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Animesh, and hope to see you again in our meetings for some nice surprises. Now I'll go to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Prashant, who has presented this Diwali theme so wonderfully and so graciously, and we had this traditional theme as well. I sort of missed that out. But luckily, I was able to get a kurta on time, and I wore that to make sure I was in line with our theme. I really liked the session. It was very interactive, quite engaging, asking everyone about their Diwali experiences. And I really like the fact everyone was able to share their Diwali experiences so openly with our Toastmasters. And also the quiz session was pretty educative as well, because some of us may not have known quite a few of those questions, and we just celebrate Diwali just to enjoy a good food and good sweets, but also to know the some of the Diwali facts is also quite good in case if some of our kids or our cousins' kids ask us, at least we are not in an embarrassing situation and we are able to get the answers to them pretty nicely. So, Toastmaster Prashant, the fantastic job done as the Toastmaster of the day. And yeah, let's hope we have more such engaging and interactive sessions in the future. So, a great job and kudos to you, Toastmaster Prashant. Just a couple of observations on the meeting overall regarding the headset. I've already mentioned it does crack a bit in between, so we are not able to hear the voice very clearly at times, which might get a bit irritating, especially if you are a evaluator or someone who's very engaged. So maybe we can look into, maybe it was not charged, or maybe we need to invest in a good quality headset is something we may need to look at. Also, a few members I saw they were not having the naming conventions done as per the Sergeant at Arms guidelines. So let's make sure that everyone who's at least a role player has their naming convention in there. I think we did have a good number of people having their cameras turned on during the meeting, which is really good to see their faces. And it always makes the meeting a very good experience whenever we have everyone turn their videos on. So kudos to everyone. Overall, it was a very good and a fun Diwali meeting that we had. Thanks to our Toastmaster of the day. And with that, I would like to hand it over to you, Toastmaster Prashant, for any concluding remarks. Thank you.
Vishal, you missed on evaluating the evaluators.
Yes. So, I mean, like I said, all the evaluators have done like a great job, and everyone, I mean, like Toastmaster Tariq, Toastmaster Arbaz, and Toastmaster Ashwin, all you guys did like a brilliant job. I mean, I couldn't have picked anything else apart from what you all have picked, and everything was spot on from my perspective. So a great job done by all the three evaluators as well. So kudos to you. Yes, I hope I've not missed out anything.
Yeah. No, yes.
Okay.
You are audible, yeah. So
All right, yeah.
okay.
Over to you,
Thank you
Toastmaster
so much,
Prashant.
Vishal. Yeah. Thank you so much for this detailed evaluation, and we will surely try to put it in practice in our next meeting. And I would like to call upon guest Brushali, if she is still there, to tell us like how did she like the meeting and any feedback for us.
I think Rishali is not on the thing. At least I can't see.
Not there, right?
She's not here. She's not in the
Okay,
meeting
I
right
think
now.
she has left the meeting. So okay. Now I would like to ask Animesh to give us some feedback how you liked the meeting and any improvements for us, etc. Animesh?
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, Animesh.
Honestly, I loved the meeting. I loved the energy in this meeting. I mean, sure, I was told, not a lot of people will be here, but for but whatever the attendance, it was amazing. I mean, I've done meetings with far lesser with far lower attendance, and it has gone amazing. So yes, I'm nothing but positives for this meeting, honestly. And uh, let's hope I can visit Mumbai speakers again. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you, Toastmaster Animesh. Now I would like to ask Lasya to tell us how did she like the meeting or any feedback for us.
I really liked the meeting. Actually, uh, I was not able to. I thought I was not able to join the meet, but I was able to join, and I'm happy that I was in this meet because everything really went well. Thank you, Sudha ma'am, for inviting me to your club's meet because I really enjoyed it a lot. And everyone are so cooperative, and everything was so clean because in our club also, whenever we actually conduct any special meet like 50 milestone or 100 milestone or 125th milestone, we also conducted this hybrid kind of thing, like online and offline too. And it went really clumsy, but you people really managed it so well, and it was not actually clumsy, and it's too clean, and everyone are quite cooperative, and whole thing went on time. Uh, Everyone was having good grammar, good tenses, and vocabulary, and the people in our club actually are students, most of them, and all of them, and they don't really speak in such a way that they have the good tenses, no good tenses, no good vocabulary. And whenever I take the wordmaster and grammarian, or whenever I take the club meet, I get headache because of that. Uh, I usually feel whenever someone is not having a good grammar, I feel really bad for them. So today I was really surprised because no one has any mistake in the tenses, and no one has much mistakes in grammar and vocabulary. Use the good vocabulary. I really felt good coming to this meet, and I would really love to join again and again in the club meet. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lasya. And thank you so much for taking up this grammarian role at the very last moment. And now we would like to launch the remaining polls. And after we declare the awards, we can call an end to the meeting. So we will be launching the best of big three and best tag role player polls in the Toastmasters group. And I will be sending it to Lasya and Animesh separately.
I think, Prashant, you can put it in the Zoom chat so that you don't have to send it separately.
And tabletop, please. So I have launched the polls for like all the categories except the table topics. So we are working on table topics now.
Excuse me, I really have to drop off now because our match timings are gonna close in 20 minutes and I won't get any food for today. Bye everyone.
Sure, Latya.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sorry, we got disconnected. So we have connected again now. हाँ सही अच्छा किया दिख जाएगा ओके कनेक्ट करो
We can hear you in case if you're declaring results.
no, not yet, ma'am.
Arbaz, if you're still waiting for something, maybe Arbaz can entertain us like he entertained people in the Zoom room, is what I heard. He can't hear me.
Am I audible and visible?
No, Arbaz, what I said that I heard that you were entertaining the evaluation speech contestants in the Zoom room. So since you are waiting for something, I wanted to see what were you up to?
Nothing much. It was like interaction, full interaction, fellow Toastmasters, their perspectives, and just asking them questions, and they got interested. And I also ensured that everyone stayed engaged because in the break, what usually happened, that people were so terrified. So I ensured that they don't happen to fear that much when they had to show up for the main room. So yeah, it was like that. So while क्या करूँ यार पब्लिक में मेरे जोश ही नहीं आ रहा क्या नहीं है no it's fine I'm
I'll
not
just add a comment. So, General Evaluator Vishal said that it was a googly from Animesh. My perception of it was a body length bouncer, which somehow we saved ourselves from hitting us. So yeah, really complex, and I think it helps challenge the table topic speaker also, and maybe sharpen the saw also going forward. So thanks, Animesh. Like the
Thank you
wheelchair
so much.
one, at least I took 1 minute to understand what is the exact plot, and kudos to Brijesh for taking that head on. Really.
I think he was himself warming up that time. So Animesh tried this in the yesterday's meeting. It was too what do you say? I think it really went bouncer yesterday with all of
Yeah.
them in the meeting. Nobody attempted it with any kind of justice to the effort that he had put in. So I told him to idhar aake koshish kar, but do a little bit more simple. Don't try to complicate it. And I think that's what worked for him. See, the problem is when you have smart, weird brains like animation, they can't do things which are simple. That's the problem. So when he when he has to put his head into something, it has to be something complicated and different. है ना निमेश क्या बोल रहे हो?
Agreed.
By the way, he sings and he is also a good pianist. So we should have a
Wow.
session of that also with him.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
you know
thank
that
you.
he's from IIT Hyderabad. He is doing a dissertation in remote labs. For me, remote lab is away from home. That's all. But I don't know what he does with remote labs.
No, that is it. That's the idea. That remote labs means your lab is away from home, but you can control it from your home.
Yeah, I got it. Very simple. Yeah, okay. Sure. Are we ready, guys?
By the way, Animesh, you're a bong?
Yes.
No
Yes.
doubt. I think they're like
Yeah.
naturally skilled with like, like music, like singing or anything to music. I mean, they're like naturally is there in their
Oh my
blood.
God. Stereotype of this. We have been stereotyped like this.
No, but it's
Ages.
true. I mean, the people that I know, they're either like, they play
Yeah.
an instrument or they're like into singing. I think they're very
Yeah.
blessed to have that talent in our country, like, from that state
Thank you.
or
Thank you
that
so
region.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
No, you also have people like Mahua Maitra also from Calcutta. So
Yeah.
don't paint up with a straight.
Not always. Yeah. Yeah. So.
No. So I'll tell you. Are we recording, by the way?
Yes, actually.
Don't worry. It is on YouTube.
We are
but don't
ready.
worry.
We are ready with the results, or we're taking some time, guys.
Yes, so actually I noticed, okay, yeah. There was a lag in the load. I thought no one has voted for best tag role player, but it's all ready. So, yes,
Okay, fine.
awards.
So I'll just finish this. So Animesh was a timer for one of my contests that I attended, which was roast the toast. So I think I repeated the speech in our club also. So I was the runner up, and there was another person who won the contest. So it was very difficult for me to humor, but this guy was the timer and was in front of me, on the screen, and his expressions were like correctly connecting. Whatever I said, I could receive it back. I said he could receive it. So it was like I was feeling so much connected with him because of his grimaces, his
Expression.
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 So I think I owe my winning to him because I got so reassured with a speech which I'm not very good at. Like humorous is not my cup of tea. But sarcasm is, yeah, definitely. I can do sarcasm very well, but not humor. But sarcasm is a pure sense of humor. Anyway, fine. Go over to you, Prashant.
Yeah, so the awards are ready. So the award for the best prepared speech. Or any guesses?
Sudha ma'am.
Yeah, that's correct. So it's Toastmaster Sudha.
Thank you very much.
The next one. The next one for the best speech evaluator. Any guesses? No.
I think it's Kripesh.
Yeah, it's Toastmaster Tariq.
He's not here.
And now the best tag role player.
We didn't
Sorry,
hear
sorry.
you clearly. Who's the best cable topics?
Okay. No, it was the best evaluator. So it goes to Toastmaster Tariq. Find it. Yeah. Yeah, found it. Okay. Internet is unstable. That's all. Yeah, okay. So we will continue with the best tag role player. So the award for best tag role player goes to Toastmaster Lasya. on a grammarian role. And the award for best of big three. Any guesses?
This was the toughest one today. All three were very,
Very
very
good.
good. Yeah, very tough today.
But I would give it to Animesh
Oh,
for
thank-
the, for the bouncers and the googlies.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. That is correct, yes. So it goes to Toastmaster Animesh.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है.
And just a sec for the table topics.
You're disappearing, your voice is going, क्या हो क्या रहा है? We are seeing ghosts.
Wide
Yeah,
jar hai,
ma'am,
wide.
just a sec. I mean, the internet is going a bit slow, so I'm not able to launch. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's a graph.
We can't hear anything, guys.
Yeah. So as you can see on the screen, the best table topic speaker is Toastmaster Brijesh. Okay, so we are done with the awards, and thank you everyone for like dressing up in the Diwali attire and coming up on time, we must say, slightly late, sorry. And thank you everyone for your active participation, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday and enjoy India versus South Africa match.
Yes.
Thank you everyone. We can keep the meeting.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good Sunday. Bye.
Thank you. Have a great Sunday. Thank you.
Have a
And
great Sunday, everybody.
Prashant, I need to just say one thing. Prashant, are you there? Prashant chala
Yeah,
gaya?
ma'am. I'm there.
Prashant, you promised me that the next hybrid meeting, we don't have any internet issues. Invest in a dongle, as well as speaker, try and invest in a speaker system.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Actually, I was